Hey, welcome again to Wings as Eagles Ministry. We're going to share with you today a little short story that I read here recently, and I thought it teaches such a powerful lesson. It teaches us a powerful objective that we can share with others, or maybe you need this yourself. As truly today, there's a lot of things going on in the world around us. There's a lot of things going on maybe for you personally that you need to hear this, and you know, there's times when maybe I need to hear this, because we all go through struggles, we all go through trials, and this is a trying time right now in which a lot of people are going through. I know it seems like this last year personally, we've been going through, or even going back a few years, we've been going through so much personally as far as, you know, things within our family that's happened to people and etc. that, you know, it can be a trying time. That's not even counting everything that's going on everywhere else around us. So there's times when people just need to feel encouraged. People need to feel like, hey, there is hope. There is light at the end of the tunnel. And of course, the Bible said, Jesus said, I am the light of the world. So he is that light today that you need. Now, what we're going to do today is we're going to share with you something I read, and this is very, very powerful. It's got a huge, huge, strong lesson in it. Now, from the title that I read it, you're not going to think it's probably, how in the world can something like that help me? But here's what I'm going to tell you. If you will give it a listen, you'll find that it will help you. The title of it is this: The Carrots, the Eggs, and the Coffee Beans. So if you'll give this a listen, I think you'll get something out of it. Feel free to share it with others on your own social media. Maybe you or someone you know might need to hear what we're going to share today. It said a young woman went to her mother and told her about life and how things were so hard for her. She did not know how she was going to make it, and she wanted to give up. She was tired of fighting and struggling. Her mother took her to the kitchen, trying to think of a way to help her, trying to think of a lesson she could teach. She finally remembered something she knew as a little girl. She filled 3 pots with water, and in the first pot she placed carrots. In the second pot she placed eggs, and in the last pot she placed ground coffee beans. She let them sit and boil without saying a word. In about 20 minutes, she turned off the burners. She pulled the carrots out and placed them in a bowl. She then took the second pot and pulled the eggs out and placed them in another bowl. Finally, she went to the last pot and pulled the coffee out and placed it in a bowl as well. Turning to her daughter, she asked, "Tell me now, what do you see?" The daughter replied, "Carrots, eggs, and coffee." She said, "Come here closer and let's examine this." She asked her to feel the carrots. The daughter did, and she noted that they were now soft and mushy. She then asked her to take an egg and break it. After pulling off the shell, she observed the hardened egg. Finally, she asked her to sip the coffee. The daughter smiled as she tasted its deep flavor and inhaled its rich aroma. The daughter then asked the mother, "What's the point of this, mother?" Her mother explained that each of these 3 objects, now we're getting into the lesson here, so please give this your attention. I hope you've followed everything that we've talked about on these 3 objects. Her mother explained that each of these 3 objects had faced the same adversity: boiling water. Each 3 objects in 3 different pots all faced the same adversity, which was boiling water. But each reacted differently. The carrot went in strong, hard, and unrelenting. However, after being subjected to the boiling water, the carrot became weak and mushy. The egg, it had been sort of fragile, thin outer shell protecting its liquid interior. But after sitting through the boiling water, its inside became hardened. The ground coffee beans were unique, however. After they were in the boiling water, they changed the water. She asked her daughter, "Which are you?" When adversity knocks on your door, how do you respond? Are you a carrot, an egg, or a coffee bean? She then goes on to explain that the carrot might seem strong, but sometimes with pain and adversity, a carrot will wilt and lose its strength and become spiritually mushy. She also explains that the egg has a different type of setting. After going through something, after going through a trial, after going through a hardship, after going through some sort of struggle, it said that the carrot can become hardened on the inside. Why does this have to happen to me? Why is this happening to me or someone I know? And they become hardened on the inside. Or it can be like the coffee bean. It said the bean actually changed the hot water. The adversity did not change the coffee, but the coffee changed the adversity. What was causing the other one to wilt and what was causing the other one to harden, the coffee became great tasting, had the rich aroma. And then she asked her again, "Which are you? How are you going to let your adversity affect you?" Powerful, powerful story. 3 objects: a carrot, an egg, and a coffee bean. And in each one, they faced the same adversity. But each one reacted differently. Today, there's a lot going on around us today. There's a lot of things that can affect us, and we all can react differently. Sometimes people might grow hardened and angry. Other people might grow weak and give up. But then there's that coffee bean that says, "Hey, I'm going to make it. With God's help, I'm going to make it. I might not see how right now, but I know when this pot gets done simmering, God and me will be standing in the end." I hope this helps you today. And try to understand the moral of this story. 3 things. 3 different things all had the same adversity, but each one reacted different. One gave up and wilted. The other one turned hard on the inside. But the other one come out smelling and tasting wonderful. It didn't let the adversity change it. It changed what was going on around it. Let's help people today and point people to Christ. Maybe people today someone you know needs to hear this story. Maybe they're at the point they feel like they can give up. Or maybe they're angry inside and they're hardening themselves inside. Maybe you can be the coffee and help that person to see that there is light at the end of the tunnel. Jesus said, "I am the light of the world." He is the hope of the world. If you know somebody that's going through something like this, just say a little extra prayer for them. If you are going through something like this, then we will pray for you as well. Anytime you've got a prayer request, you can send it to us. Our email is in our description box. If it's not up right as soon as we upload this video, you can go back to a couple of our other videos and you can find our email address, and we'll keep it strictly confidential. But me and my family here at Wings as Eagles Ministry, we will be helping you by praying for you during whatever it is you might be going through. We hope you enjoyed this today. If you never thought you could learn anything from a carrot, an egg, and a coffee bean, hopefully you know you did today. God loves you. God bless you. Please be sure and subscribe if you're not subscribed, and hit the bell. That way you'll know when we upload our next video. God loves you. God bless you. We'll catch you on the next video.